Everyone told you to embrace it. Now they're running from it. Are you ready to stand your ground? The moment has arrived. The planet alignment has finally reached its energy peak. You've probably heard all the talk about spiritual awakenings, energetic upgrades, and celestial blessings. Sure, that's part of the story. But what no one's telling you is this. When 6 powerful planetary energies collide, they don't just create harmony. They stir up everything hidden beneath the surface. This isn't just light pouring down from the cosmos. It's raw, untamed energy. And if you're spiritually attuned, you probably already know what's up. And make no mistake, you can't outrun this energy. It's here, and it's demanding that you face it. Because if you don't, it will consume you. Ascension isn't just light, it's fire, and fire burns. When people think of spiritual growth, they imagine peace, clarity, and joy. But here's the truth no one likes to talk about. Growth starts with destruction. This alignment is ripping through the layers of comfort and illusion we cling to, exposing the fears, doubts, and shadows we've buried. And while some of this upheaval is necessary, helping you heal and grow, not all of it is harmless. There's a darker side to this energy, one that can leave you feeling disoriented, restless, even drained. For some, this is a period of transformation. But for others, it might feel more like a storm that's impossible to prepare for. What's worse, if you're not careful, this energy can leave scars instead of lessons. That's why understanding and protecting yourself is key. But what exactly should you look out for? Keep watching. You need to know this. Why do you suddenly want to disappear from the world today? You're not imagining it. That nagging urge to retreat, to shut off your phone, to hide from everyone and everything, it's real. Today's alignment is like a cosmic amplifier, turning every vibration up to maximum volume. For highly sensitive souls, it's overstimulation on a spiritual level. Social interactions might feel like a minefield, with every word and glance carrying an unspoken weight. This isn't your typical, "I need some alone time." It's deeper, almost primal, a need to pull back so your system can recalibrate to the surging frequencies. You might crave connection, but simultaneously feel repelled by the energy of others, like their presence is too much. But here's the paradox. This pull toward isolation isn't necessarily bad. It's your soul's way of protecting you, giving you the space to process the transformation happening within. Think of it as a cocoon phase, messy and quiet, but essential for what's to come. The question is, can you honor this need for solitude without guilt? Or will you push yourself back into the noise before you're ready? Sometimes, the only way to find clarity is to embrace the quiet chaos within. What happens when even your spiritual support system seems to disappear? If you've ever relied on your spirit guides or higher powers to steer you through life, today might feel like hitting a wall. You reach out for signs, for guidance, for something, but all you're met with is silence. Deafening, disorienting silence. This isn't because they've abandoned you. It's because under this alignment, the energetic veil between dimensions becomes thinner and more chaotic. Imagine a radio with too many stations overlapping. The usual clarity you rely on is drowned out by static. But here's the kicker. This silence might not be a punishment. It could be a test. Without their guidance, you're forced to turn inward, to listen to your own wisdom, to trust yourself in ways you've never dared to before. When the guides go quiet, it's not because they've left, it's because they want you to realize you can lead yourself. This silence is temporary, and when it ends, You might find that your connection to your guides is stronger than ever, forged through the fire of self-reliance. So, how do you navigate this void without losing your footing? We're not done yet. There's more you need to hear. What if you suddenly can't trust your feelings? Today, you might feel like your inner compass has been scrambled. The intuition you've always relied on, the gut feelings, the little whispers of guidance, could suddenly feel off. You might sense something strongly and act on it, only to find out later that you completely misread the situation. This isn't just your imagination. The planetary alignment has created a surge in energetic interference, like a storm cloud sweeping across your inner world. Your senses, physical, emotional, and spiritual, are trying to process too much at once. The result? Distorted perception. For example, you might feel certain someone is upset with you, only to realize it was your own insecurities playing tricks on you. Or maybe you'll experience sudden bursts of clarity that vanish as quickly as they came, leaving you questioning what's real and what's not. This energetic dissonance can make even the most spiritually attuned feel like they're fumbling in the dark. When your senses falter, remember, confusion often precedes clarity. The key here is patience. This energetic turbulence won't last forever, but while it does, resist the urge to act on every fleeting thought or emotion. Have you noticed something feels different? Like the world shifted, but no one else is talking about it? For many people, things haven't felt normal since this alignment began. Maybe it's been subtle, like a vague sense of unease or the feeling that time isn't flowing quite right. Or maybe it's been more obvious, like déjà vu hitting you repeatedly, or moments where you feel like you're in a dream, but can't quite wake up. This is no coincidence. Planetary alignments like this don't just affect the skies. They ripple through the energetic fabric of our reality. The world might feel surreal, like it's operating on a different frequency. You could find yourself questioning everything: the way people interact, the way events unfold, even the nature of reality itself. Sometimes, when the universe shifts, it feels like we're strangers in our own lives. But here's where it gets interesting. Not everyone feels this shift. If you've noticed these changes, you're likely more sensitive to energetic currents than most. And that's not a bad thing. It's a sign of spiritual attunement. So, have you felt it? Have you noticed how time seems slower or faster or completely unrecognizable? Have you caught yourself feeling disconnected from the world, like you're seeing it through a filter that wasn't there before? If you have, you're not alone. But it does mean one thing: this alignment is awakening something in you. What if tonight, your dreams reveal something you're not ready to face? As this rare alignment saturates the cosmos with its intense energy, you might find that your dreams become far more vivid, almost uncomfortably so. Don't be surprised if your subconscious drags up things you've buried deep, presenting them in the form of cryptic symbols, intense scenarios, or even nightmarish visions. This isn't just your mind playing tricks on you. It's the alignment acting as a magnifying glass, exposing the shadows you've ignored. Maybe you dream of falling endlessly, feeling completely out of control. Or perhaps you see figures from your past, people you haven't thought about in years, forcing you to confront unresolved feelings you didn't even realize were still lingering. For some, these dreams will feel like a puzzle, rich with symbols begging to be decoded. For others, they might feel more like a confrontation, pulling you into emotional territory you've been avoiding. Dreams aren't just dreams during alignments like this. They're mirrors, showing you what you can't see in the waking world. It's important not to dismiss these dreams, no matter how unsettling they might be. They carry messages, truths, that the alignment is urging you to face. But don't fear them. And remember, this isn't happening to you, it's happening for you. What if today is the closest you'll ever be to the spirit world? Right now, the cosmos is shifting in ways we rarely get to witness in a lifetime. The alignment of 6 planets is more than a celestial spectacle. It's a cosmic symphony that's altering the energetic fabric of our existence. For centuries, mystics and spiritual seekers have believed in a delicate barrier that separates the physical world from the spiritual. Today, that barrier may be stretched to its thinnest point, making it easier than ever to sense the unseen. You might notice a strange vibration in the air, a fleeting shadow in the corner of your eye, or an unshakable feeling that you're not alone. These aren't coincidences. They're echoes from the other side. This is both a gift and a challenge. On one hand, it's an unparalleled opportunity for spiritual insight. The energy flowing through this alignment could amplify your intuition, heighten your dreams, and unlock answers to questions you've been carrying for years. Messages from the spiritual realm might come through more clearly, whether in the form of signs, synchronicities, or profound inner knowing. But with this openness comes responsibility. A thinner veil means more energy is coming through, both light and shadow. You might feel waves of emotion that aren't yours, or notice a strange heaviness in certain spaces. It's crucial to stay grounded during this time, to anchor yourself amidst the storm of cosmic energy. The veil is not just a window, it's a mirror. What you see or sense in this moment is deeply connected to what's within you. The alignment is revealing not just the spiritual forces around you, but also the parts of your soul that need attention. Pay close attention to what arises, but don't let it overwhelm you. This is a time for discernment, for recognizing the messages meant for you and releasing the rest. Why does it feel like everything is falling apart, but also coming together? Do you feel it? That strange heaviness, like the air itself is alive with tension, yet somehow carrying the promise of something greater? This is the alignment's peak, when the universe shakes loose everything that no longer serves you, demanding that you release it to make space for what's next. It's unsettling, isn't it? Like standing in the eye of a storm, surrounded by chaos, yet knowing deep down that the storm is necessary. This moment isn't just random. It's the cosmic equivalent of a deep cleanse, stripping away the outdated layers of your life. It's as though the universe is saying, this isn't who you are anymore. Right now, it might feel like the foundation beneath you is crumbling, as if the familiar comforts of your world are slipping through your fingers. But what if this isn't destruction? What if it's transformation? Yes, it's uncomfortable. Yes, it feels like destruction. But here's the truth no one talks about. Transformation often disguises itself as chaos. Before a seed can sprout, it must crack open. In that moment of rupture, everything seems lost. Yet, this is exactly how growth begins. Consider the seed. In the dark, hidden beneath the soil, it doesn't look like anything extraordinary is happening. But within, the shell is cracking, breaking open to allow new life to emerge. That breaking is painful, it's messy, and yet it's the only way for growth to begin. The same process is unfolding within you. Those old beliefs, fears, and habits, they've outlived their purpose. They've become like chains, holding you back from stepping into your fullest potential. The alignment is here to break those chains, to free you, even if the process feels disorienting and overwhelming. But let's not sugarcoat it. Growth is hard. It asks you to confront the parts of yourself you'd rather avoid, to let go of what you thought you couldn't live without. It's uncomfortable, even painful. Yet, this discomfort is a sign that you're on the brink of something incredible. If you're still watching, I'd like to thank you for your attention. If you enjoyed the content and want to see more, please consider clicking the subscribe button. Your support is very appreciated. Feel free to share your experiences or thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, take care and subscribe for more insightful content.